Hey friends, how you doing? I hope you're doing really, really well. I am in New Zealand at the moment. I got here for my friend's wedding, so I'm here for 12 days. So it's pretty crazy actually. I'm in my bedroom where I used to my parents' house and my bedroom where I was a teenager, which is really bizarre. It's such a funny feeling. But anyway, I'm here to share with you um, 3 proven steps for launching your online event. And so I want to talk to you about 3 stages that we go through when it comes to running an online event, like a workshop or a masterclass or a challenge, or anytime you're showing up and doing a presentation. There are 3 things that I recommend that you do. If you want to grow a coaching business where it's a reliable source of income, where it's predictable and reliable, and you have certainty that you're going to use this as an asset to sign up clients, then we want to make sure that we do it right. Online events is my #1 recommendation for attracting clients consistently, fast and consistently. And the people who tell me that they have been afraid of it and push through the fear and do it anyway have said to me, I wish I'd done it sooner. Why didn't I do it sooner? It's so much fun. I get to show up and talk about what I love talking about. I get to educate people, provide value, and then the right people who benefited from that may want to take that next step towards working with me. And there's pretty much always, if you do it right, a percentage of people that will convert from your online workshop. So if you're willing to do it, and not everyone is, if you're willing to not only learn how to do it, but actually do it and do it consistently so that you get better at it, so that you develop the skill, you will have an incredible asset that you can use for the rest of your life. And you just keep tweaking and changing and making iterations, and it becomes something that you can rely on. A lot of people tell me they just have no idea how to consistently grow their coaching business in a way that leverages their time. So they're either just doing endless posting of content or constantly on sales calls, busy with their one-on-one clients and admin and finances and website and social media and all the things that go with running a business. And events is really the thing that can really solve that for you. Running events has enabled me to truly have a life of freedom where I can travel, I can go anywhere that there's a reliable Wi-Fi connection and my laptop, and make money from anywhere in the world. And it allows you to really amplify your voice and to fast track your success, your positioning. There are so many benefits to having an online event. You have a reliable system for growing your business. You increase your credibility, your positioning in the marketplace, the way that people see you. I was just chatting to a lady in my in a circle group before, and I said to her, you know, people now see you differently now that you've run a masterclass, because you've stepped up as an expert. You've taken on that authority status, and as you keep doing it, as you keep showing up as a leader, people go to you people choose you when they're comparing themselves to your competitors. If you run an event, you attract clients rather than chasing them. You massively leverage your time because you're speaking to multiple people at once, not just one by one by one by one. You regularly get to speak about what you love. You get invited to speak at other people's summits and podcasts and events, which is really cool. That's something that I love about it, is when you do your own events, you're seen as someone who is willing to step out there and get on a platform and have a voice, have a message, and be really visible in the marketplace. You become a more confident and competent communicator. You get better at speaking to camera, you get better at content creation, at marketing, at all the skills that we need to do as a business owner. Running events pulls all of those skills in, and you have to develop them, which is really cool. It also means that you have more trust with people, that you build deeper relationships with people. You make a bigger impact by running events than you would just working with people. These are all the reasons why I do it and recommend them. You know, I could list off more and more, but ultimately you have a valuable asset, and you can make money consistently on repeat and predictably, which gives you a really great feeling of certainty. So these benefits I know can be an absolute game changer for you in your business. But most people, they just have no idea how to successfully run online events. They don't know how to, I mean, anyone can run an event, but in order to make your event profitable, to make your event worth your time so that actually converts into paying clients, that's what I help people with. So in this video, I'm sharing 3 proven steps that you need to consider before you launch to launch your first event or your next online event, and be really set up well for it to succeed. So if you're here live, thank you for being here. It's so great to have you here. Just pop a hashtag live if you're here live. It's always good to know who's here live. I did post that I'm traveling to New Zealand today on Facebook, and I realized that maybe people think that I wasn't necessarily running this tonight. So if you are watching the replay, if you could just pop a hashtag replay, and I'd love you to make some comments. Like, what is it that you're learning? What is helpful for you, and what's standing out to you? Please pop that in the comments. And if you could just give me a hello so I know you're here. And it also means that more people get notified when there's more comments coming through. So I really appreciate your interaction. So let's get stuck in. If you've got a pen and paper, or you're making notes on a Word doc, write these down. So there are 3 stages of your online event launch. Number 1 is the warm-up. Number 2 is the sign up, and number 3 is the show up. So I'm going to talk through all 3 of them, and I'm going to tell you some of the tips and tricks that I do in each of these 3 steps, and what you can do, what you need to consider when you're launching your event. So number 1, the warm up. The first step is to warm up your audience and your followers. So if you let's say you just suddenly announce that you have an event coming up, and you haven't been posting, and you haven't been sharing content, and you haven't been going on video, and you haven't been educating your audience, without warming those people up, you're just not giving yourself the best possible chance of having people actually sign up and show up. So in the warm up, we're wanting to increase the likelihood that you're going to get people signing up, showing up, and the right people actually stepping up and working with you as a client. So the number 1 reason why people won't sign up for your event is because they think that they're not going to get a return on investment, an ROI of their time and of their energy. And if it's a paid event, their money. So people think, is this going to be worth my time, or have I heard it all before? And that's the number 1 reason they won't come. If they think, oh, I've heard it all before, it's not going to be worth my time, there's something else going on. We all know it's very saturated online. There's a lot of things happening. There's a lot of things that people can go to. So it's really important that we show people that they are going to get a return on investment of their time, and it's not just going to be the same old stuff that they've already heard. So I always recommend that you have a pre-event marketing campaign in place before you launch your online event. So this is designed to build connection with your audience, which is the know, like, and trust factor. People want to know that you're relatable. They feel like they know you. They want to like you, and that they trust you. So it's about building connection, developing that trust, and also evoking curiosity, evoking that part of their brain that's like, oh, what does that mean? What's she referring to here? Oh, that's something that I want to learn more about. So we do this by sharing content consistently before launching the event marketing. And there are 3 things that people are looking at in the warm-up section. So in the warm-up section, in order to warm up your audience, here are the 3 things to look at. So people are subconsciously and consciously thinking about these 3 things. Number 1, your credibility, your energy, your warmth, your strength, your personality. So they are looking at you. Do I like this person? Do I want to spend time with this person? Do I want to learn from this person? Do I enjoy the way that they present? So they're always thinking like, will this person be trustworthy? Are they reliable? Is what they're saying really going to work for me? So they're looking at you and your style and the way that you show up. Number 2, they're looking at what you're saying, which is your content. So they're thinking, and again, this could be consciously or subconsciously, is your content valuable? Have I heard it all before? Or is it like some really cool stuff that maybe it's just a different way of looking at it, or they're actually inspired, they're feeling moved by it, they're thinking, oh, that's a different way of saying it, or I haven't thought of it in that way before. So they're looking at your content. This includes the topics that you share about, what they actually learned that they didn't know, or maybe that they needed reminding of, or they needed to be inspired to actually do something about what they've learned. Will it be informative? Will it be interesting? Or is it just same old, same old? So the content part also includes your method. So your methodology, what strategies you recommend, your process that you're going to take them through, whether that's a formula, a roadmap, a framework. It includes your beliefs about the topic that you talk about, your beliefs, your philosophies, your way of doing things. And again, people are thinking subconsciously or consciously, is it going to be easy to understand? Is it delivered at my level? Will it align with my values and beliefs? Will it be doable for me? Or will it be too advanced or too basic? So they're looking to see whether that's a match. And this is why it's really important that we understand our ideal client and we understand our audience that we're running the event for. So they're looking at you, they're looking at your content, and number 3, they're looking at your delivery. They are thinking, how well do you deliver information? How well do you communicate? Will they enjoy listening to you? Will your delivery be effective? Will it be simple? Will they be able to grasp it? Will they relate to it? Will it be taught well? Will it be clear? Will it be sequential? Or are they going to go off on all these irrelevant tangents? Will it be a good mix of logical, rational, structured content and emotional, story-based content with real life examples? So your delivery, it needs to show them that whatever changes that you're suggesting that they make, that it is possible for them, that it's doable for them, and that you're going to support them in their journey with a step-by-step plan. So how do we actually do this? So what I recommend is to get on video, because an online event is you speaking to a camera, right? And so if you are only posting written content and then you suddenly jump onto an event and you're speaking to a camera, there's a disconnect. And so this is why I recommend people are regularly showing up on video, because you get better as a communicator, you get better at looking at the lens, you get better at speaking without notes, you get better at teaching points in a way that all learning styles can grasp it. And it also means people connect with you more. I find that people come to my events and then I might chat with them afterwards one-on-one, and they feel like they know me, or they have watched my Facebook Live videos, or they've watched a replay in my Facebook group. I have a conversation with them, and there's just so much connection there, so much warmth and rapport, because they've seen me already. It's not just words on a page. So I recommend showing up on video regularly and also consistently putting content out there that's educating people on your way, on your philosophies, on your methodologies, your personality, all those things that I mentioned. Is this making sense, team? Good to have you here, Trish and Joe and Kim and Butter. So great to have you here. Please let me know if this is resonating. And yeah, I'll always love your comments. I'll always reply to your comments afterwards. So that's number 1, warm up. Number 2 is sign up. So in order for people to sign up to your online event, there are certain important things that you need to consider that need to go into your landing page. So when you're launching an event, we launch it using a landing page. A landing page is a web page where people land on it from social media, or from Meetup, or Eventbrite, or LinkedIn, all these different places where people get sent to. There's a link, they get sent to that landing page, they land on the page, and it's all the information about your event. And then they put their name and email in and they register. So It's really, really important that on your landing page, you're speaking very directly to your ideal client. So it's got to be specific. You've got to make sure that you are speaking directly to their problems. What are their problems that your event is going to solve? I go into this in my workshop that's coming up, actually. If you're interested in that, I'll share a bit about that at the end. And I call them the 5 magic P's. We want these 5 magic P's to be in your landing page. The problem, the process, like what's the actual process that they're going to go through in order to have that transformation. Sorry, let me just pull something up here. So I'm just going to quickly give you those 5 magic P's. I'm sharing more in detail in the workshop that I've got coming up, and that's free. If you're wanting to join, just pop the word workshop and I'll get you the details if you're wanting to know more about that. So 5 magic P's. Number 1, problems. We've got to show that you understand their problem. They've got to be specific. Number 2 is the prescription. So what is the actual learning outcomes that you're going to teach them to help them overcome those problems? So we talk about the problems that they're having, and then we talk about the prescription. Imagine it's like the pills that you're giving. You go to the doctor with the problem. What does the doctor prescribe? Number 3 is a promise. So we want to make sure that we have a clear and specific promise on our landing page so that people like, wow, this is designed especially for me. And if I come to this, I'm going to get a clear roadmap or a clear formula that I can use to overcome those problems. Number 4 is a pathway. What is the step-by-step pathway? So maybe it's a blueprint, maybe it's a game plan, maybe it's a formula or a framework. What is it that you're going to teach that's a journey for them? And we put that on the landing page. And then number 5 is process. So the process, what's the process of joining? We want to make it really clear. How do I join? So what's the date? What time is it? How long does it go for? How do I register? And so those 5 things, there's actually 21 things that I teach to go on a landing page, but those 5 things, essential things that have to be on a landing page. So problems, prescription, promise, pathway, and process. So I hope that helps you out. In the meantime, if you're about to launch an event, make sure you've got those 5 P's on your landing page. So in the sign up phase, to get people to sign up, we create the landing page. We also create the marketing campaign. So the first thing we do is create the landing page. And then the landing page becomes a funnel. So they sign up on the landing page, they get to the confirmation. You may decide to do a VIP upgrade, or you may just do a thank you page. It's, hey, you're confirmed, check your email for all the details. And then you might invite them into their next step. It could be like, do you want to skip the wait and jump into a strategy session, and I'll help you out straight away? Do you want to get some resources in the meantime before the event starts? Jump into my Facebook group. Do you want to know the agenda? Here we go. Do you want to add it to your calendar? Here's a how to add it to all your different calendars. So we've got those steps that we do in the funnel, in the confirmation page, whether you want to do an upsell, VIP upgrade, into the confirmation, and then you may want to do like some type of FAQs. That is integrated with your email system, and so they automatically get sent an email that you've set up in advance confirming, hey, congratulations, here's all the details, and then obviously you do reminders, which is in the next stage. So we create our landing page, we create our marketing campaign, and then we get feedback on everything we're doing. Please, please, please do not avoid this step. You must get feedback from an experienced mentor who's experienced in marketing events, not just from your mates. An experienced mentor who's experienced in marketing events specifically. I run all my landing pages past my mentors, experienced mentors who are experienced at marketing events, and then you launch. So that is the show up stage. Number 3, that is the sign up stage. Sign up. Number 2 is the sign up stage. Number 3, show up. So we've got warm up, sign up, show up. So the show up phase is all about getting people to show up. So like I said before, the reason that they won't sign up is because they think they're not going to get a return on investment of their time. If they believe that they're going to get a return on the investment of the time, money or energy, then they're going to move things around to make sure that they come. If they're not sure, if it's kind of nice to have, but not really sold on it, then they might not show up. It's exactly the same. Why they wouldn't sign up is why they wouldn't show up. So we need to show them why your event is different. So what I do is I create a video that's a few minutes long, and there are a few things I share in it, and I'll give you an example. And this helps increase the show up, how many people actually show up. So firstly, I share the agenda. So I say something like, here's what we're going to cover. We're going to cover how to X without Y. We're going to cover why X never works. And then we talk about this advice that other people give that doesn't work, why that doesn't work. And 3, I'm going to be sharing the one thing never to do when you want to get X result. So if you use that as a bit of a template where you're sharing in the agenda how your event's going to be different. I also share what they can expect and what kind of frustrations that the event is going to solve. So I say something like this. Hey, 𝗘𝗃 here, really excited that you've decided to join the event tomorrow. Just wanted to give you a heads up about what to expect. So here's what we're going to cover. We're going to cover how to get clients using events without being sleazy or pushy. We're going to cover 3 ways to create a great event and convert lots of clients, even if you don't know where to start, or even if you don't have a big following. I'm going to share why trying to get clients with just social media doesn't work and what to do instead. And I'm going to share the one thing that you need to do when it comes to your event to make sure it goes smoothly and you avoid the tech stress. Now, I just want to let you know that I'm super aware that you've probably been to many events like this before. This is not the first time you've been to a marketing workshop. And I want to let you know that this one is different, and here's why. Firstly, there's going to be no talk of expensive ads or complicated tactics or any strategies that are going to be too hard to implement. Secondly, we're going to be talking specifically about how to run a high converting online event that gets you clients in a more leveraged way. Thirdly, this training is very specific to female coaches and experts. It's not for everybody. It's specifically designed just for people like us. Like most coaches will get the idea to run an event, but to actually get it to convert into clients is a different story. So a lot of coaches are running events that are just completely bombing. And I don't want that to happen to you. So it's really important that you join us live. You're going to get a simple step-by-step formula for launching a successful online event that converts people into clients. You're not going to hear long, boring stories about how great I am, because that's not going to help your business grow. And thirdly, it's not a seminar, it's not a webinar, it's a workshop. So we're actually going to be getting things done. We're going to be taking action on the day and start building out your plan. You'll also have an opportunity to connect with a whole heap of others, to process, to brainstorm, to ask questions. And every minute we spend together will be useful, valuable, actionable. So here's what to expect next. You're going to get a video from me tomorrow to help you get up and running, and you're going to get the link come through. I'm going to send you some updates and reminders, so keep an eye out for those. Thanks for tuning in. I look forward to seeing you there. So that is an example of helping to overcome the frustrations that people might be having, the objections, why you're different, and why people should show up. So we make sure that we send in regular reminders. We do this through emails, through a social media campaign, through SMSs. We do that video, and we also keep posting content that is overcoming their biggest objections. So they're seeing it on email, they're seeing it on Facebook ads, they're seeing it come through on stories. The constant reminder of why they should come. It's not just like come. It's actually strategic content. So those are the 3 proven steps: warm up, sign up, show up. I hope that's been super helpful. I'm diving deep into how to run an online event. I've created a proven system that I use from running over 350 events over the last decade, and how to make sure that your events are really engaging, that people love them, and that the right people sign up. So if you want to know how to do it, come and join me. It's called How to Grow Your Coaching Business with Online Events. And I'm sharing my proven formula, my Clients from Events formula. I've been running this workshop for about 6 years now, and I only run it once a year. So you don't want to miss out. If you're interested, just drop the word workshop in the comments below. Drop the word workshop in the comments, and I will send you all the details. It's happening on the 9th and the 13th of May. Exactly the same workshop, 2 different date options: Tuesday the 9th, Saturday the 13th of May. It basically takes the best of what I've learned over the last decade, and it puts it into a simple formula that is step by step. I share some of my best secrets on how to make online events work. They are the most incredible strategy if you get it right. And if you've wanted that proven system that's easy to follow to make sure that you are leveraging your time, helping more people, and making more money, I think you're absolutely going to love this workshop. So just comment workshop and just pop in the comments. Joe is registered as a VIP. So excited, Joe. If you register as a VIP, you also get a mastermind session with me, and you get the replay recording. Kim's registered, Trish is registered. Pop in the comments, which was your standout moment from this Facebook Live? Like what was that thing that was kind of like, oh, that's cool. Like maybe that was a different way of explaining it, or maybe that's something that I need to remember. What was like one thing that you're going to take away from this Facebook Live? Please pop it in the comments. Really appreciate all your interaction. So good to see you here. Until next time, keep showing up, keep sharing, keep shining, because the world needs your words. Big love. Thanks for being here. And I am not here next Wednesday. I'm up north staying away from my friend's wedding. So I will see you in 2 weeks' time. Take care, friends. See you soon.